Hi Scorpio, welcome back to Omkara Tarot, and let's do your October read now. Scorpio, these are general collective readings, will not resonate with each and every one of you. So take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Dear God, goddesses, angels, spirit guides, please bless this reading for Scorpio and send us the messages they need to hear the most to have a beautiful month of October. Thank you. So Scorpio, these readings are focused solely on you, okay? What you need to know to have a good month going forward, and what your strengths, what your weaknesses are, how people view you, and Spirit's secret advice to you. And also I'll be pulling out 3 cards for your love life and your work life. So before I start your tarot reading, Scorpio, I just received my much awaited for deck, which I really wanted to start the channel with, but I just got it, so I said let me start October with this. Right? This is the Whispers of Ganesha Oracle deck. I don't know if all of you know this, but Omkara is a name associated with Lord Ganesha. Lord Ganesha is an Indian deity god who we pray to for new beginnings, abundance, prosperity, happiness, joy, laughter, love. So yes, so we're going to start with this. And let's see what Lord Ganesha is going to bless you with. And we'll also take one angel blessing card, and then we'll start your reading. So the card which is popping out to me for you, Scorpio, is this one. It says spiritual quest. Really? Okay, so a lot of you are kind of on that journey to find higher meaning in your life, it seems, in October. And from the angels, I get love. Beautiful cards, Scorpio. There is love in your life, and it's just not love for anything, but it's love in a very, very deep and spiritual way. That's nice. Let's see why these cards are here and what we need to know about your month of October now. So welcome back, my subscribers. Thank you for all your love and support. And if you're new here, we welcome you to our Omkara family. Do join us. We meet here weekly for monthly, weekly readings, even weekends for Love Bites. So we'll be happy to have you join us. Do subscribe and become part of us. So Scorpio, let's begin. Bottom of the deck, I have the 7 of Swords. Someone did you dirty, it seems, in the past. Present energy is the Hanged Man. Yes, you're going through kind of spiritual awakening here too. See, you have been stuck in a place where you have been going through some healing, it seems, and trying to find the answers from within. Look at this yellow light, around his head. That means he's getting awakened now to some spiritual knowledge, which is exactly what Lord Ganesha said as well, right? Spiritual quest. In the past, there was this Knight of Wands. Somebody in your life who was an in and out kind of person, maybe. And in October, we get the Moon. So again, a lot of emotions, a lot of hidden feelings, trying to decipher and come out from that, it seems, by Scorpio. Let's clarify these cards before we go further. Spirit, what's this Hangman for Scorpio? What's this Hangman for Scorpio? Something didn't work out, it seems, Scorpio, in your past. There was, like I said, a Knight of Wands in your life who was an in and out kind of person, could have turned out to be a player, right? And you kind of are now holding ground, and you're being a bit guarded and defensive against any character like this. Maybe this didn't work out in the past, right, with this person. And now you've kind of picked yourself up and you've got your sword up to say, hey, I am now enlightened, right? This card is a card of happiness, but here in the spread I see as if like you've shown a light to what was going wrong. because of the moon energy is here as well. So when the moon and sun are together, that means all the secrets that will be kept from you, whatever was hidden in the dark has now come to light. And maybe that's also happened, Scorpio, because you spent a lot of time maybe being in the spiritual quest and figuring things out. Nobody's told you this. This enlightenment has come from within. So, Spirit, who's this Knight of Wands for Scorpio? One more. This is Knight of Wands. One more, Spirit. Knight of Wands. Yes, there was somebody in your life, Scorpio, it seems, who was like the King of Cups, right? This person could have been a bit emotionally manipulative, never really revealed their emotions, and there was a lot of love felt by the other person. And this seemed like an equal pair, King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. But in this case, I think even though the feminine energy person, let's say, this is not male and female, the person who had unconditional love, who wanted this commitment to happen, who wanted this marriage or commitment to happen, who wanted things to go forward, right, in a positive way, is kind of got played here, and now they have deep regrets in their heart. There's a lot of sorrow here because this person, whoever this other person was, turned out to be a bit emotionally manipulative and kept, look at this King of Cups, right? He's got a cup of love in one hand and something solid in the other. So they never revealed their hand. You never knew what side of them you were going to get. So even though the other person had very pure intentions and wanted to maybe move forward in a very positive way. And because of that, I think, Scorpio, when you finally realize this, you've picked up your sword now from becoming the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands, and now you've kind of now put your barrier up and said, hey, listen, I know what's going on, and all this enlightenment has come from your soul. This was probably a karmic lesson that you've learned now, and now that you've learned it, it's over. Yes, there could have been a liar, thief, cheat around you, but it seems this is over now. So what's this Moon card, Spirit? What's this Moon card? One more. This is Moon card for Scorpio. Wow. You may not be in October. You may not be aware of this, Scorpio, but there is somebody coming into your life where you will be able to take back control of your life. Something brand new is coming. Love is coming into your life, I think, because see, this is what I have, right? You're happily ever after, and you'll be able to work with somebody now in the month of October in a very loving manner, which will put you right back into your seat of power. Either this person is going to take charge, or you will take charge, or both of you will take charge of the situation. But at the moment, it seems, Scorpio, because you're so wrapped up in your past and in this energy of feeling sad and upset all the time, you are still kind of in the dark. This is something which is hidden, I think, even from you by Spirit himself or herself. The cosmic world doesn't want you to know yet. They are still waiting for you to totally be enlightened, okay, as to what happened in the past. Release yourself of that, and this is going to be a happy surprise coming for you, Scorpio, it seems, in the month of October. You may not see it right now, but things are going to pan out beautifully for you, where you will have the Four of Wands, which I think you were expecting with this person. Now, I have no clue whether you know the person already or you don't, but it seems that you're going to be having an equal footing, and it's going to turn out really good. So let's see here. What should you hold on to? Yes, you should hold on to this feeling of feeling like the Emperor. The Emperor is here as well, second time, right? So Spirit says you hold on to this sword of yours, which tells you that you have full control of your life. Nobody can take away your power. No players, no in and out people, no cheats, no thieves can ever knock you off your throne. So Spirit is saying, Scorpio, hold on to that power. That power belongs to you. They can try and try, people can try, but nobody can, knock an emperor off his throne. And Spirit is also saying that you are holding on too much to the past memories, right? You may have some bad memories now attached to maybe your love life or some partnership. Spirit is saying you're holding on very, very tight to these, you're very wrapped up in this past bad memories. So Spirit is saying, I think it's time to let that go. So what is it that Spirit is saying for you to let go of? And let go of waiting. Let go of waiting for things to improve, right? Just be in this hangman's place. You don't have to do anything right now. It's good that you're in the dark right now. It's very good. It's a spiritual lesson, I think, for you to remain in the dark. You don't need to know how this Wheel of Fortune is going to go forward in the near future, as long as it does. You spend time on healing yourself. Yeah, if you have felt that things backfired on you and now you need to make a decision, Spirit is saying absolutely not. You spend time in healing yourself. Decisions are being made for you. You may not see them, but the Wheel of Fortune is soon going to turn in your favor. So let's see here, Scorpio, what is your biggest blockage? Your biggest blockage, Scorpio, is going to be if you become very defensive. If you become very defensive and don't let other people enter your life. Maybe you're hurt from the past, maybe something has upset you in the past, and now you've become the Seven of Swords energy where you're not allowing anyone else to, penetrate that wall and that bubble that you've created around yourself for the fear of getting hurt. Spirit is saying this will become a blockage to your new beginnings. Don't allow that to happen. Please go out and have some fun, meet some friends, connect with your family, friends, closed ones, and consciously try and start having happier times in October, because that's what's going to do this for you. And don't ever also feel that, I had bad luck or I've had bad karma, right? So don't some people say that, I've always had bad luck in love, or I've always had bad luck in business. Spirit is saying, please don't stop saying that. You have to think of the good times, the happy times. And let something new come in, because it's coming. The Wheel of Fortune is there. Don't block it. Let's see how people see you, Scorpio. People see that you're ready for new love. Wow. People see you stable, people see you abundant, people see that Scorpio is ready for some new love. They are now it's high time they came out of the spiritual quest. They've been hanging by a tree, getting enlightened for too long now. It's time that they now come out of this and break themselves free and not be confused anymore, right? They need to make a choice to move forward and get some romance in, get some happy times in. This is how your close friends and maybe relatives are saying you, that yes, it's time for new love to come into your life, Scorpio. It's time. They also see you as very spiritual. They also see you as tapping into your inner knowledge, but keeping secrets from people maybe. That people around you do see that you have been through a very, very hard and rocky time, but you are slowly but surely and surely coming out of that and coming to a calmer place. And please make sure that they're right, okay? Make sure that you are doing exactly what your close ones are wishing for you. Get out there, go out and flirt a little bit, okay? It'll be good for you. Don't stay wrapped up in this past. So what Spirit Secret has advised to you now? 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment, beautiful. So Spirit, why is that for Scorpio now? 10 of Cups. My God, I don't believe this, Scorpio. I need a thumbs up right now. This is what Spirit has in store for you. Ten of Cups has been clarified by the Ten of Cups. This is what is coming for you. Spirit is guaranteeing you victory. Three beautiful cards. Ten of Cups, wish fulfillment and victory. I mean, you're head and shoulders above everyone else. Forget about all those, people who didn't serve you right. Because now you're going to be shining. People are going to be applauding you. You're going to be victorious. Beautiful. So, let's see now. 3 cards for your work life, Scorpio. I don't even think I need them, but if you need any guidance, because you are going to be victorious. All your dreams are going to come true in October, it seems. Let's take 3 cards for your work life, for Scorpio Spirit. Work life is first card. My God. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Who are you? Male, female, who are you watching this? Right? You are going to be so stable, Scorpio. You will have, work is going to be very stable. Your finances are going to be very stable. You will be probably offered many, many, many options to choose from. You'll be spoiled for choice, it seems. And instead of it confusing you, you are going to have communication with people regarding it. There's lots and lots and lots of communication and lots of offers that are coming to you, which will put you in this place of the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles position. I can't have a better set of cards than this and Spirit's advice, the Ten of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. So there's huge victory coming for you, Scorpio, in the month of October. Now let's see what do we have for love, Spirit, for Scorpio's love life. Scorpio's love life now for October. Scorpio, it seems there could be somebody returning from your past, right? I have the 6 of Cups, or this could be a soulmate that you're going to meet that you've known for a very long time, maybe several lifetimes. But this is not going to be that person who put you in third-party situations, who you couldn't work with. This is going to be a person who's going to bring you immense happiness. I have I'll show you. 3 of Cups, soulmate connection, right? This could be a new soulmate coming into your life who you have known in a previous lifetime, or this could be someone that you've known now. This is not going to be the person who's going to put you into third-party situations. This is a person you will be rejoicing life with. This will be your King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles and vice versa. An equal partnership which is going to give you very, very, very happy times ahead. Let's take some cards. Who's the 6 of Cups, Spirit, coming into Scorpio's world? Who's the 6 of Cups coming into Scorpio's world? Somebody new with it's going to be baby steps into a new relationship. It's going to be slow, but it's going to be very, very, very steady for you. None of that quick in and out kind of energy. So what's this 3 of you may get a bit stressed about it, Scorpio, because I don't think you're ready to kind of head straight into a new relationship. You may end up worrying that, oh my God, will I be able to work this out or not? Will I be put in third-party situations again or not? Because you've been hurt in the past, right? But I have the 3 of Cups here. So Spirit, what's that? 3 of Cups. Oh, I'm not going to show you this card, Scorpio. I need one thumbs up now if you haven't done it already. 3 of Cups has been clarified by the end of you being stressed out or in your mental prison, or will it work or will it not work? And ta-da! Ace of Cups. New love. Brand new feeling love. Oh, beautiful reading. This is the best reading I think I've done in all 12. As I've done how many? I have 3 left. So 9 I've done already, and this is one of the most beautiful ones. Excellent, excellent. Congratulations, Scorpio. Love and light. Take care. And I'll see you now for your Thursday Love Bite, which I think you should attend because I want to see who's this fabulous person coming into your life soon. Till then, love and light. Namaste to all of you.